Today I'm going to show you how I built a ladder hoist. I had a lot of requests for these on YouTube of other ladder hoists I've built. They are just such a labor saver. So I'd just like to show you what it is step by step, how to put one together. The first thing we started out with was a 32-foot ladder. We took one section, the bottom section, the one with the feet. It's rated for 300 pounds. Let's see if you can see that. I think that cost me around $290. Where we're going to start first is up at the top. You can see we cut the first rung off. The reason we cut this top rung off, we're going to mount a square tubing across the top. This is the ladder hoist I already had built. I've taken it apart and I'm servicing it. So we have, it's actually an 1/8 inch by 1/8 inch square steel tube. I ended up cutting off some of it and folding up for a flap, so that we go on like that. Mounted a, I don't know what you call these. The tubing was maybe $10. There's another one that goes down on the bottom, but then there's this, one of these. I'm not very technical, but this is where we started. Pre-drilled some holes. I like to use these washers with the nylon inside. It locks it in really well. I'll tighten these in a minute. Then there's a shiv that will go on there, and then a cable is going to connect to that. This is the winch. It was around $115. It's rated to lift 880 pounds with the cable doubled. It comes with a bracket. You can see this is used. It got broken getting dragged around. Sometimes we weren't careful. So anyway, put these on. In order to attach the hoist, we had to drill 2 holes on each side. And we have these Ubolt. I think that's what they're called. They wrap around the rung so that's extra strength there. You want it to be a really good tight fit. It's a little awkward to handle here. Fits in there really well, it's snug. I like the nylon inside of these nuts. They really hold it well. And on to the next step. And the next step is running the cable all the way up through here. There we go. This is the table and the sliding part that goes on the section of ladder that we've mounted the motor to. This is left over from, or it's the other section of the ladder. We cut it one section, I think it's about 30 inches long. Yeah, 31. Then another section up here was 19 inches. And we have these angle irons that come up this way. They're about 2 feet long. We have this U-bolt that the hook from the hoist is going to connect to. And so when you run the motor, it's going to pull this up the track. I wanted to just show you this. It's called a shoulder washer. It has bearings inside. I think that's 3/8 of an inch. Then I had to experiment with washers to get the right, so that so it slides well inside of the ladder. Now we'll put it on and see how it goes. So now we've made the connection. Should be all set. I'll see if I can, oh, we still have to put the wheels on. The wheels were about $9 each. I took a threaded rod. That's probably a couple dollars. I think it's 2 feet long. Just made a plywood block. So you can slide it through the bottom rung. We're going to use a winch to pick up that end, and then we'll demonstrate it. Usually it's a much steeper angle. I don't know if it'll flow well here or not. I think it will. There it is. I have a couple of videos I'll just put on so you can see kind of what what it looks like out in the field. Thanks for watching.
Okay. Steady right there so it doesn't, it's about ready to go over the